At the beach it's always wetter, and life in flip-flops is always better. Get away today, take a vacation today. Don't let your life unravel, take a break, call Lucy when you want to travel today. You got to get away. Friends and familiar faces, making plans about going places. At the beach it's always better, and you'll get there with these 3 letters. Travel with them, just call MGM. Stop dreaming about better days. MGM Family Travel will take you away. You got to get away.
Hi, I'm Bill.
And I'm Lucy.
And we're MGM Family Travel. Happy Tuesday, everybody. See, I'm wearing my Phillies shirt. It's been a wonderful weekend here in the Philadelphia area. Phillies won over the weekend. Phillies won today. And my wonderful Eagles are 5-0. And we lost my head. See that? Just can't move fast. So, welcome in, everybody. I hope you're all having good. You're good. A wonderful, wonderful Tuesday. We, of course, we were running up to the last second to get on here. And we're kind of unprepared, but we're here. Are you here?
I'm here.
Well, speak.
Normally you say I speak over you. We'll say hi to everyone. First, he's unprepared. I did prepare.
I've been watching the Phillies. Well, I listened to the Phillies at work today. It's been all sports.
We hit 1,000 subscribers again this week, which is amazing. So we wanted to thank everyone for that. That's
so much.
Awesome. That's all you. It's not us, but that is amazing.
We have been putting out content, new content, old content. I think we did 4 videos over the weekend.
We
4 full-blown vlogs.
Focused a lot this weekend on trying to get content
I don't even
out.
know how many TikToks and Reels and all kinds of good stuff.
We were busy little beavers.
Yeah. And it worked because YouTube actually shared one of our videos. So we were very happy for that. Lucy now gets all the analytics.
Yeah, I'm not used to it, so I'm still learning how to interpret it, but it's very cool. I wish I would have done it on the old channel so that I could compare and contrast, but everything seems to be moving in the right direction. Thank you guys so much. We have 201 days until we board the Carnival celebration, which we want to talk about tonight because we're super excited.
Yeah, a lot of news on it too, so we would talk about that a little bit later.
Yeah, so tell us your countdown. We're going to say hi to everybody. Let us know where you're going.
We do know that the Helping Hands for Cruising, I believe, is this Saturday.
Yeah, I think so.
So I know you guys are all getting ready. I know there was a bunch, I don't even know, Visa might still be going live, but they were talking about Germany and a lot of the people that were over there. we're getting ready for the cruise. We did see that the Down Under cruisers have made it safely to the USA, and we are so happy that they made it. Like anything that could have gone wrong went wrong with a hurricane hitting Florida.
Yeah, and hitting like exactly where they were headed in Florida. So, yeah, we're glad
happy.
They're here.
Yeah, and everybody that was in Florida, they might have had some damage to their houses, but everybody was safe. So, everybody that we know was safe. So, and that's what matters. Yeah, everything can be replaced.
Yeah. So while we say hi to everyone here, we also want to say hi and thank you to the people catching the replay.
Yes.
We do, all throughout the week, people watch the
comment,
replay. So
and
welcome in to
everyone. Remember to hit that thumbs up. If you're not subscribed, please subscribe, and you'll hit the notification bell, and you'll get notification when we are going live or putting up new content. So we really do appreciate it. We're trying to build this back up. It's a long process. It's a lot of work. You believe it or not, it's a lot of work behind the scenes. So, but we enjoy it. We're going through a lot of old footage, and I know if you guys have videos and pictures, and when you sit and start going through the albums and reminiscing, it's a lot of fun.
It is.
It really is.
It's time consuming.
But yeah, before you know it, you look at the clock and it's been 4 hours that you've been in one of these videos. So. But it is a lot of fun. So
Susan White is here.
Susan White, welcome in.
And she asks if we fly out of Jersey or New York. She's just wondering.
Philly, mostly.
I
try to fly out of Philly. She'll go wherever it's cheaper.
No, I'm usually looking direct flights. So if I can get a direct flight out of Philly, absolutely we go to Philly. We can be at the airport in 20, 25 minutes.
New York's a little bit further.
Yeah,
maybe an hour.
It's more expensive to park there. There's not as many parking options. But there are more direct flights out of Newark. And if all else fails,
we haven't done New York. Yeah, we haven't done New York yet.
We haven't, no. But in the past, you go where you can afford to go. But again, the further north we go, the more expensive it is to park and all that kind of stuff.
And if we got to stay in a hotel.
If we got to go into New York, it's like, I don't even know what the bridges are now.
You got to weigh.
It just went up again.
Like Philadelphia might be a little bit more, but we can just drive there. Sometimes we can even get a ride there and not have to leave our car there. But if we go up to Newark, we got to usually park for the week. If we go into New York, we're probably going to get a hotel. So we have to weigh it out and see which one's cheaper for us.
Yep. Which the better fit.
We're looking at, we've even looked at Baltimore, to fly out of Baltimore.
Baltimore's only maybe 2.5 hours.
And we do have one coming up to Rome, which we're going to have to start working on figuring out flights.
Yep.
And I don't know if we're going to get a direct flight to Rome, but she'll work on it.
I have no way we will. Or we'll just take Norwegians. We're locked in at Norwegians. We did it 2 years ago. Was buy one, get one before gas prices and everything went crazy.
Yeah, we got a great deal.
So we actually are paying $899 for the two of us to fly to Rome and back. Again, you have no control over the flights. Norwegian handles all that, and you really don't get a say. But so we're going to see. But if we are paying for our own, we're going to do direct flights.
They will get us on the ship.
They will get us on the ship. That's true. BDF is here.
Welcome in, my friend. How's everything been?
Poppy the cat is here. Welcome in. Jersey Girl. Holly and Brian are here. They must be so excited.
Well, I know.
They are Phillies fans.
I don't know if it's Holly like you.
Brian's not excited?
No, Brian's excited.
Yeah.
Yes.
I don't know. I assume Holly's a fan as well.
I heard a lot of sports again.
This weekend, I was not. By Saturday night, I was in my room, in bed. I should have just come down here and watched TV, watching movies. I was over it, and then it was all day Sunday too. So.
I was yelling at TV, and it was great. I loved every second of it.
Mary Ellen Dillon is here. Welcome in, Mary Ellen.
She'll be on the Rome trip with us, right? Or
yes, she will. Mm-hmm. And she'll be on the celebration even earlier than us.
Awesome.
Sir Gary of the Beaches is
here.
Welcome in,
good
Sir
evening,
Gary.
sir.
Cheryl Rosinski is here. Welcome
Hello,
in,
Cheryl.
Eddie Lugo Studios
Hey, Eddie.
Yo, Brooklyn in the house.
What's up, Brooklyn?
What's up? Janice from JP Travel
Hello,
Adventures
Janice.
is here. Moonlight Adventures is here. Welcome in. Josh commented on one of our videos.
Yes. He's going to be talking about.
Yeah,
I didn't hear
I don't know if we're
the whole
supposed to say that,
details.
but it might be part of his cruise news.
What we got?
Miss
Miss
Meg
Meg.
is here.
My sweet.
She
Meg.
can't say, but she wanted to stay, but she wanted to say hi from
Hello,
her
Meg.
and Paul. Hopefully you guys are together.
I hope so.
I hope so.
Actually,
Ashley Ratcliffe is here. Welcome in.
Traveler
Bus.
I like
Welcome
that.
in. I think that
Yes.
might be a new name. I love that
I
name.
like that name. That's awesome. So,
Whoop. And we jumped.
we jumped, yes.
I'm going to try to. Okay. Cruising is Fun Anytime is here.
Hello.
Welcome in.
That's a great name.
We've seen that name before.
Yeah.
Uh-oh. Moonlight Adventure says go Braves. Sorry, Paul.
Oh.
Brian says go Eagles.
Didn't look today. Yeah, go Eagles, absolutely. Dallas Sunday night. Yeah.
Alice Lugo is here. I'm assuming you and Eddie are one and the same.
Now, if
A
the
couple?
Eagles game, if the Phillies go to game 5, the Eagles game and the Phillies game could be on at the same time. Lucy will love it.
Oh,
She will absolutely just love it.
I'll be in the basement. Holly and Brian say congrats on 1K. Thank you so much.
Thank you so much.
John Russo is here. He's
John
saying go
Russo.
Eagles and go Phillies.
Yes.
Oh, welcome in, John.
Welcome in.
Somebody said Kenny. I'm assuming Kenneth Oates is here.
Yeah, well, I figured
Welcome in,
Kenny's
Kenny.
probably getting ready.
Oh, he
and
must be
he's
so
bouncing off
excited.
the walls and all that good stuff.
Y'all can root for all the teams you want. Braves are going to coast in again for
We'll
the
see.
win.
We'll see. They lost today, but they did come back. It was a nail biter in the ninth inning. I will say that. But I was listening to it on the radio, so it's a little different. And I was at work, so I couldn't yell and scream too loud. so
Holly and Brian have 23 days until they
Awesome.
go on the Enchantment of the Seas.
25 days till the celebration.
Wow,
Ellen.
that's super exciting.
No, I need to know all about it. You'll have to call us.
BDF
all about
has
it.
4 years and 10 months
Whoa, Keith.
until his second
Awesome.
Disney World trip. That's amazing, Keith. We're glad you're going to go back.
That's awesome.
Chris Nuts are here. Welcome in,
Keith,
guys.
is that going to be your 65th? Is that when you're going back? Just curiosity.
Holly and Brian have 89 days until their Journeys cruise on Carnival
Awesome.
Legend. We love that ship.
Yes.
Ronnie from Life is Good is here today. Woo! Welcome in, Ronnie.
And if you guys saw, we changed our intro around a little bit as we went through our video. No, I didn't on this one. I don't think you guys are in this one.
What?
But The Sunshine, which I haven't released yet. Watch it. Right?
Oh, yeah, he's working
Yeah.
on. So we have a whole bunch of stuff that we didn't
Never even
actually
got to. Yeah.
in our last cruise. So we kind of started with the recent trip on the horizon, and we're working our way back a little bit.
we're doing it.
We got lots of stuff in motion.
Yeah, you might see like a little bit of MSC come out. You might see a little Sunshine. You might see some Virgin.
Whatever footage we have that we could put together quickly, that's what we're
It's
going to do.
coming out,
It's going to be
and-
just a
YouTube's getting bombarded with MGM Family Travel.
party with Peg and Artie are here, and they
Peg and
say
Artie. Oh,
congratulations.
Artie,
Let's go Phillies.
where's your team? They're all like on vacation already. Now my brother-in-law is a diehard Mets fan. I bust on him mostly.
He really is. That's the first time I'm happy that he moved out, because I can't imagine the two of you under the
The
same
Phillies
roof.
versus the Mets this year. The Mets were 14-4, I think it was, maybe 13-4. So they beat us. They beat the heck out of us, and we're still in the playoffs, and they're on vacation.
I will pinch him for you, Artie, if you need me to. Eddie Lugo says they have 109 days till their next
Awesome.
trip. Where are you going? Traveler Bus has 15 days until the Carnival Paradise.
Ooh.
So now that they've gotten rid of the ecstasy, I think I
Yeah.
would like to go on a fantasy class ship again.
Before they're all
Before
gone?
they're all gone, yeah. I was a little
The
bit bummed
breakaway.
about that.
Ooh, we're going to be on the. Oh, you're going on the Vloggers cruise.
Oh, Gary has 54
okay.
days until he goes on the Celebrity Reflection, which I want to hear all about it when you get back.
Are we booked on that?
We are
Yeah,
booked
we're
on that,
booked
not
on
until
that.
2024, but yeah, super
Yeah.
excited about that. So the Vloggers Cruise, okay, 109
Yep.
days.
That's going to be epic.
I can't believe it's 109 days. When we booked that, I feel like it
Yeah.
was 700 and something days.
And then we actually
we-
had to step
yeah.
out of it. But
Peg is here too. Welcome.
hello, Peg.
Life is Good today has 80 days until their next cruise
They're
on
hitting
the
it hard.
Sunshine. Well, the Sunshine's going away, so
Yeah.
I'm sure they're trying to use that port as much as possible before they can't anymore, because they can drive to that one.
Yeah.
Rayleigh
Good.
Creative Travel is here. Welcome in,
Lane.
Ray. He said, your Phils beat my Braves, but go Braves. It's not over yet, right?
No, it's
That's
a
the one?
5-game series.
Okay.
The Phillies are up 1 tomorrow at 4:35, dear.
Not that I'm totally rooting for
on
the
now.
Phillies. Yes.
Tomorrow at
Just making that clear.
4:35.
I don't necessarily want to watch
I might
it.
actually be able to view some of this on the TV tomorrow's game.
Oh, yeah.
So we will see. The Gilberts in the house.
Artie says the Mets choked. Welcome in, Ryan.
Yeah,
Teresa.
well, already between the Phillies choking every year in September, the Mets, we're used to it. I honestly didn't expect the Phillies to make the playoffs.
Oh, he's been like the worst fan ever.
I'm just so used to having my art ripped out. It's just part of the deal. You're going to be a Philadelphia fan. You're going to get this close, and then...
The Gilberts put out a great vlog on Wonderland from their Harmony of the Seas cruise. And it made me, after Chef's Table, and how much I really enjoyed that, it makes me... And it reminded me of Test Kitchen on Scarlet Lady.
Yeah.
But the whole
foodies,
Wonderland,
apparently.
yeah, like the whole deal, the atmosphere, and the menu was very unique, just like those other.
You got to have
an
an open mind when you go to these kind of dinners. You might be like, nah, I'm not. In the real world, you probably would never eat half of this stuff, but taste it. It's a lot of it's really good.
And the best thing on a cruise ship, if you don't like it and you didn't fill
you
up,
get something else.
just go to the buffet or pizza or get something else.
But I that's the one that YouTube shared out was the Chef's Table for us, and it's a very unique experience, especially because apparently we didn't even know it at the time, but during COVID, they had changed the Chef's Table. And they had just started it up.
Where you actually tour the galley and you have a couple different places in the galley that you walk through and sit and
we
eat
got to, Nancy put out, Nautical Nurse Nancy put out a video this week of the Chef's Table when it was during COVID. And then we put out...
But she was on the Mardi Gras.
Yeah, on the Mardi Gras.
And even the menu was different. Some things were the same, but there was a lot of differences.
So you can watch them both, and you'll see
ship.
the comparison. If you're interested in it. If you're like got an open mind to trying different food, you gotta be adventurous.
It's not your thing if you're not adventurous. Eddie agrees that the Mets choked. Peg and Artie have 63 days until they get on the Liberty. Gary says he always flew out of Philly when he lived in Central Jersey.
We also have Trenton Airport, but they only have flights like on Tuesdays.
No, they have flights almost every day, but it's only one flight in and one flight out, and it's Frontier.
And it's like a really supposed to be an awesome airport. Our family has flown out of it.
Yeah, it's very convenient, but there's only one flight a day, and you usually cannot get a direct flight unless you're going where that.
I told you Blaine was going to be packing.
Just wanted to say, hey, got to pack for the horizon. That's amazing. You're going to have such a good time.
Take care of our ship.
I'd love to fly from Philly.
Peg and Artie have 63 days. Did we read that?
Yes,
I don't even know.
We did. Gary said about $40 if you take the bridges to the airports in New York. Yeah, so that's the other thing that you have to you
got to just weigh and see.
Pros and cons.
Sometimes it's easier it's definitely easier to fly from Philly. And I don't mind going.
Even AC, it's easier to fly from AC than Philly.
Like when we travel to get to our destination, when I come home, I just want to come home.
Yep.
I don't want a 2-hour commute.
That's what he hates most about Newark is he doesn't care about any of it except for when we come home, there's always traffic on the turnpike. You're always going to be sit and go, touch and go.
We get to exit 10, and I'm like, well, we'd be home already if we flew from Philly for $40 extra.
But direct flight makes all the difference.
Yeah, she's all about the direct flight. Najuma
Brown is here. Welcome in. It's really fall now.
Yes.
So Kenneth Oaks is in. Kenny, you must be super excited. Yeah. He said he shared out the live stream. Thank you
Kenny.
So much.
And we want to see all your adventures on our ship. We're letting you go on our ship. So
We're letting him go on our ship.
we're letting
So
all them go on our.
Gary says you'll never get a better price than that to Europe. I agree. We will not get a better price.
Yeah.
But for me,
If we have a 6-hour
Even if
layover
it
in
was
London,
double. I would rather pay double and have direct flights and
hey,
control over where I sit.
we might be able to stay in London overnight.
Hey, you never know.
Paris,
You never know.
London.
So Josh says, we'll catch you on the replay. John Bourbon is in the Moonlight Adventure Studios. That comes out every Wednesday, just in case everyone doesn't know. Gary saying, thumbs up, please. Thank you so much. Eddie said, tell JB we said, what's up?
What's up? I'll have to check him out. I don't think I've seen him yet.
Alice is the better half. Okay. So Alice and Eddie are together. I kind of thought that.
Who? Oh, okay. Okay, I got you. I was right over my head.
Braves
3
have
days
been in
until
the
they
playoffs
arrive.
since last week. So the Phillies have too, right?
Yeah.
Najuma, you're going to have an amazing time. I forget what ports you guys are on, but I feel like your ports were better than the ports we had on the BBD.
Probably.
I mean, not that we did. We had a blast.
They geared that whole cruise around searching for BBD rum, and we never found it.
So Keith is answering your question. We'll be celebrating my 65th, 2
That's what I
months
thought.
late, and my
Okay.
cousin's 50th, 2 months early. So they split the difference. Leonard Family Fun is here.
Hello,
Welcome in.
I'm in. Thank
Gary
you, Mike.
said, love the intro, but I didn't see my hat anywhere. Oh, that reminds
I have your
me.
hat.
You
Yeah.
still have it, Bill.
I do.
Yeah, we got to get that out. I still have Tiffany's picture, too, because
But
it's
yeah,
been pouring
we're not
rain, and I don't
talking
want to...
about that. Gary will get
I
in
said
trouble.
Tiffany's picture.
Oh.
You. Tony G, 1975. Welcome in.
Tony
I love
G's
that
in
name.
the house. Yeah, it's because you're 1975.
Yes, that's right. Mary Ellen's congratulating us on it 1K. Thank
Thank
so
you,
much.
Mary Ellen.
Sherry Awesome is here.
Sherry
Welcome
Awesome.
in. Hope
Hope
you're
all's
feeling
well, yes.
Yeah, hope you're feeling well. We keep you on our prayers. Cruising Scene is here. Welcome in, guys. I'm trying to. I know it's I'm
it's
getting
getting
a little long in the
little
tooth
long.
on the hellos. Lovey's Fat Life is here.
Mike,
Welcome in. He
what's
says
up,
the Ecstasy
buddy?
was Anthony's first ship. The Ecstasy
Oh.
is special to me because it was my second ship. And compared to my first ship, so the Holiday, I loved it. It was awesome. The Ecstasy was like a step above. And it was my grandparents.
It was
I had
like
talked them into
Walmart and Target. I'm
Kohl's.
saying that for Mike.
Walmart,
Kohl's?
Kohl's.
Oh,
Yeah,
okay.
I'd say, yeah.
That's
It was
what
just,
Mike's
it
show last
offered
week was
so much
his
more.
Carnival, the Walmart.
It offered so much more, I feel like, than the Holiday did. And I was very happy when I was on the Holiday.
I like
but it was
Walmart, Mike. I like
talked to
Walmart.
my grandparents. They were very leery to go on a cruise. So I talked them into going on the Ecstasy. We did a 3-day just to Nassau. And then we rented a car when we got back to Miami, and we did 4 days in Key West. And they loved that trip, but they fell in love with cruising. So it did its job.
Is that
so
the
it's always
first
going to be a special
flight
trip.
he took too, right?
No, that was when we took my cousins to Disney World.
Well, how old was he when he took his first
He was
flight?
67 when he took his first flight. And so then once he was willing to fly, I'm like, okay, I'm getting you guys on a cruise.
I've heard this story a few times. And he couldn't believe when he got off the plane like they were in Florida.
Yeah, because he had driven to Florida a whole bunch of times, but he was like, why haven't we been doing this all along? But he was terrified of planes. So that was awesome. That was really
When you fly versus driving, unless you're into it, you know, some people are into driving up and down 95. Personally, I think they've screwed up Virginia completely, and the traffic is
They
just
definitely
crazy.
have.
But it used to be a nice ride, but now it's just insane. But
Big congrats to Peggy. She has 30 days until she retires.
oh yeah, thanks, Lord, thanks.
Congratulations.
Congratulations.
That is super exciting. Janice wants to know where the sunshine is going. I don't think
We don't
they've
know
announced yet. Yeah.
They did announce a couple things, which we're going to go over in a few minutes. About we know a lot of people are booked on the celebration, and Carnival's trying to revamp their entertainment a little bit. And from what we've read, from what we've watched,
Yeah, so I feel like everybody's very focused on like cutbacks and all, but so that is what we're going to talk about. Super excited about the announcements that are coming out the past couple days. I don't know if this means anything to you, but Mike says the Braves were, other than last year, the Braves were known as the Buffalo Braves. I don't know. As a Met fan, I now just want the Phillies to beat the Braves.
There you go. Yep.
So you have
Everybody wants the Braves to lose. Well, unless you like the Braves.
So the Gilberts are saying it was a fun place, the Wonderland.
Okay.
It looked amazing.
I'll have to check that one out.
Going to do Chef's Table on Reflection. Even
Okay.
Eva, can't tell Eva until it's time. She will kill me. So hopefully she's not anywhere in hearing distance.
Is she
Ruth
a
Todd is
foodie?
here. Welcome
Ruth,
in. She'll be absent
what's
from the
up?
chat. She's deep into making salsa. Wow.
Ooh.
Yummy, yummy. You got to share that recipe.
Not that you have to be a foodie, because there's stuff on there that you're gonna like. Even if you're into meat, potatoes, like I'm a chicken guy. I could eat chicken every night of the week. Chicken and pizza and Chinese food. I could live on it. And I enjoy the Chef's Table, so
Yeah.
I did have to have an open mind that I'm going to try a floating mushroom.
And it's gonna be different,
yeah, it's
yeah.
going to be different.
Than anything you've tried before.
I didn't spit anything out or anything like that.
No, there was nothing that was bad.
No.
Some of it was just different for your taste buds, but
Mm-hmm.
most of it was wonderful. It was a nice surprise.
Some of
So
it-
Holly and Brian want to know if we are flying from Newark for the Celebration Cruise. We are.
Yeah.
We're actually flying from Newark to Fort Lauderdale because it was
Lauderdale?
it was like $250 cheaper to fly out of Newark to Fort Lauderdale than Philly to
And
Miami.
then we got to figure out how to get to
Even Newark to Miami.
Lauderdale to the cruise port.
Well, we might have some friends in Florida
We might.
that are going on this cruise.
We might.
And I might be trying to, like, talk my parents into it.
We might. If they keep deregulating the requirements for cruising, we will be talking your parents into it. I see
Yeah.
Captain Billy's in here.
Kenny is very excited for his first group cruise.
I'm
We are
really excited for you.
I got a great price, too, right, Lucy? So Mary Ellen, out of all the people that I booked for that trip to Rome, she had the best price. I want to say it was $549. Like, hopefully you don't
Crazy.
care that I said that, but, like, super,
For
super. And it was a local airport,
No, it's a
too.
10. No, is that just the flight?
The 9-hour flight,
Yeah.
yeah. Well, from Newark, it's a 9-hour flight. I don't know. But she's just in Connecticut, so.
We could drive to Connecticut, but then I don't mind like I said, I don't mind driving to the destination. It's coming home.
So Mike says that they are going on the Horizon in January. It is our favorite ship.
Yeah, I gotta say, we've been on it twice.
Yep.
And it's probably moved into my number one spot.
It is my favorite
I
ship.
know my way around it. I know how to use the elevators. And it's fun watching people learn how to use the elevators for the first 2 days, at least. At least.
Well, and you see that in the vlogs that have come out so far. There was a whole debacle with about 100 people in the elevator,
Yeah,
and they
beach
get
waves,
in there,
right?
and they get the door shut, and Guga did it too. And then they realized no one hit the button, so they had
And-
to open the doors and get back
Like,
out.
if you're on the elevator and the doors open and people just get on and they're like, you're going up, you just shake your head and go, yeah, we're going up.
But it is like when we go on the Horizon next time, I want to do one of the specialty, either Havana, because it has an amazing Havana area, or
Yeah.
the Spa 9, because the thermal suite is very nice on the Horizon. So we would definitely want to do that. Susan White says she had to give up her vloggers cruise, but she's going with the SAST
Sharon at Sea.
and is that just
To
Sharon at Sea?
Alaska, yeah.
Group cruise to Alaska in June. I'm sure you're going to have
Sharon
a
at
blast.
Sea Travel.
So that's why we gave it up too, because we're on the breakaway
Yeah.
for Greece and Italy, and we couldn't do both. So Greece and Italy won out.
Yeah.
See the world with Chris is here.
Christopher.
Welcome in. He has 41 days until he's on the celebration.
I'm really excited
I
to
can't
see
wait
all
for
these
people to
vlogs.
start
Yeah.
vlogging it. Yeah.
So,
Don't send that picture here.
I
I know.
said-
I've already been in contact with Tiffany.
so,
I just haven't made it quite to the post office yet. We liked Ecstasy. It's small and old.
I
it wasn't
like-
old when I was on it. I think that was part of the
I
reason
like the
loved
older
it so
ships
much.
and I like the smaller ships. But like I said, I did fall in love with the Horizon. So I really did.
Wow. So Keith has got it all worked out. In 2027, he's going to stay at Art of
okay.
Animation. And for his 70th birthday, he's going to stay at the Contemporary,
Whoa.
which is wow.
Whoever stayed, no, the Contemporary is the one with the train that goes through the middle, right? That's the big old one?
Yeah, the contemporary, the one where Chef Mickey's is, and yep. It seemed like
we've
an
been there,
old
but
Las
we've never
Vegas
stayed there.
casino
Yeah.
through the whole ship. I guess that's the Ecstasy. Again, I'm not quite sure. All right. So I'm a
Captain
diehard Braves fan, Gary. I went as a kid in the early 80s. My dad lived in Georgia. Huge Dale Murphy fan.
I'm a huge
Captain
Phillies
Billy
fan.
J is in the house.
I
Welcome
went
in,
to the
Captain.
World Series game in 1980. I think it was 1980. So
I have no idea. I
Mike
would have
Schmidt, Larry Boa, Greg
Itty bitty.
Lazinski, all them guys.
It's easy getting from Fort Lauderdale to Miami.
I'm sure.
You could take the train. You could take an Uber. I mean, it's more expensive to take an Uber from.
We can call Michelle. We can call Jay.
Yeah, they're gonna be there anyway. So, and if my parents go, there's another car.
Yeah, we'll figure it out.
Okay, so Mary Ellen is going from Hartford round trip. I couldn't remember which town in
A lot of it does depend on what airport you pick, and we're lucky to have so many choices in this area. But like we said, if we gotta get a hotel room, then you just add that to the cost and compare it to going out of Philly or Newark or Atlantic City. I don't know.
We
if
do
go
all
out
of the
Atlantic
above.
City.
We haven't flown out of AC in a while, but we used to. It's cheap, especially if you're going to Orlando because it's
Well,
always
usually if you
flights.
fly out of the smaller airports, you're just flying to New York or Atlanta, and then
But
you're
they go
going
to Florida most of the time. They go to like MCL.
Yeah, they'll go directly to Florida.
Yeah.
But going overseas, you're just going to go to a hub, and then you're going to have a layover. You're going to either get on another. You'll probably get on another plane. So
Peggy says she's a meat potatoes kind of girl. Mary Ellen agrees, but she doesn't eat meat anymore, so she's a potato and veggies kind of girl. But
Eric B's in the house.
It might not be for you if you're not very adventurous, but it is quite the experience if you're open to it.
All right, so we've gone 31
Eric
minutes.
B,
So why
welcome
don't we jump into the new entertainment on?
Let's do that.
Yeah, because we got
monorail, not train. Bill.
Oh, I'm sorry.
That's right.
I knew it was.
You gotta.
That was the word I was looking for. Eric B's going on the horizon also, I believe. I think it's his first cruise.
I believe it is,
I think
yes.
it is too, yeah.
So super excited for all of you. I can't wait to hear what everyone
Good
thinks.
night,
It's
Keith.
Penny's first one.
Yeah.
Good night, Keith. Thanks for coming in. So we feel like, based on what's coming out recently, so we've all talked about all the cutbacks
Yeah,
and things that they've...
we've only, since we got back to cruising, we've heard about, we've lost tablecloths, we've lost this, we've lost that, we've
24-hour
lost room
pizza,
service.
service. Yeah.
And it hasn't, even when we went on our first cruise on the horizon, July 4th last year, the entertainment had been thrown together. I mean, we had magicians. It felt like we had plate spinners. It was bad.
It didn't bother me that much. It was more nostalgic because I feel like the entertainment was closer to what you got back in the 90s, when I first started cruising.
I would say 70s, but
well, I started cruising in the 90s, and there were girls wearing flamingo things and kicking their feet and all that kind of stuff.
So, but
Vegas.
we understood that because they were kind of like, are we going to start cruising? Are we going to start cruising? And to get the entertainment back up and running, they had to practice and perform in a close area. And because of COVID, they couldn't do that. So, it was, we just dealt with it.
And on the last two cruises, it's been upsetting to me, but that we've been having such a good time, and we've cruised with
so
our
many
cruise
people,
family that we've been talking to on YouTube. That we have not gone to one show in the last two cruises. Not a comedy show, not a show in the lounge, nothing. We've seen live bands. Everybody's sitting around like an Ocean Plaza and stuff, and that is fun, and hanging out at the Alchemy with the whole Alchemy bar being all your friends is fun. But I did miss the shows. But just what they're talking about. Oh, when I was
a little different.
It was amazing.
Yeah, but they were pop-up kind of things, right?
No, some of them, the ones in the main theater were...
Okay, they were scheduled.
But yeah, there was also pop-up entertainment here and there. And I wasn't very impressed with the pop-up entertainment here and there, but I was very impressed, and I came home raving. Raving? Is that the right word?
It was kind of like
I couldn't stop talking. I was gushing. about how great
Circus
the show is.
Olay kind of
Yep.
gymnastics with
Totally
pole spinner.
different than
Yeah,
what I was used to.
yeah. It's
So-
I'm a big fan of Circus Olay.
Yes.
So
It's amazing.
you want to put it up, and we tried to steal a little bit of Carnival.
Well,
shared
we're not
it.
stealing.
No, we're
Carnival.
borrowing. It's Carnival.
So I'm going to talk to you about it. So they're, like I said, I feel like their new entertainment is more on the lines of what
Well, this
I
is
saw
only
on
for
Virgin
the
Voyages.
celebration, right?
No, well, it's starting with the celebration, and then it usually, typically, historically, would filter down to all the ships.
Mm-hmm.
So, but it feels more like what I experienced on the Scarlet Lady, and so I don't know if that's the start of Virgin Voyages making their mark on the industry and bringing about change, which I hope happens.
They have a lot of good things.
Yeah, they have a ton of with just everything being included. So the first one that they announced was the most magnificent circus, which is like a Circus Soleil type show. And it's to like popular music. And then there's one called Color My World, which really reminded me of Scarlet Lady.
That's
so they do a live painting. It's all dancers and acrobats, and they're
show it,
kind of painting while they do it. I guess we can show it. I was trying to describe it first, but so let me see. We're going to try this because
it's not going to be the greatest quality.
This is what was stressing Bill out right before we went live.
She dropped this on me 45 minutes before.
I did not. I told him about it earlier today.
Well, I was watching the Phillies. Nope, wrong one.
That one.
Yes.
All right, let's see.
It's going to be little.
In Carnival Celebration's new shows, the first two things you'll expect to see are in Color My World. Number one, color. This show will brighten your world with tons of paint. You'll get to witness a live painting happening before your eyes on stage. Two, magical and vibrant costumes. With top secret mechanics, the costumes will blow your mind in the way they seamlessly transform in seconds. The second two things are in the most magnificent circus. Number three, aerial acts. As the second Carnival ship to host aerialists, you'll find an array of aerial acts. One of them being this romantic aerial duet. Number four, fluid and acrobatic-inspired routines. The production managers create a wave of emotion through this beautiful set with familiar rock songs. Follow us to stay up to date with the latest and greatest of everything Carnival. Four things you'll see in Carnival Celebration's new shows.
There you go.
Okay.
So when I saw that, I was,
It's
because
a little
we get
bit more
promotional
modern,
stuff as
yeah.
a travel agent. I was so blown away by it. I was so like, this is so different than anything I've seen on a Carnival ship.
Chris says, honestly, it seems lame.
Oh my God, really? You're not impressed by it at all. So Mary Ellen says she went to the theater shows on the cruises this year. Okay.
I've seen, like, what is it, the 80s rock star show? I couldn't even
we've
tell you
seen
how many
some
times I've
version
seen
of
that.
it
Yeah.
a whole bunch of times.
Where they put the wings behind the guy on the screen, and they sing "We Are the Champions." I couldn't tell you how many times I've seen it.
So Mary Ellen says, I'm so ready to see the new aerial shows. Mardi Gras
Yeah.
shows in Censor Stage were great. So I am super excited about it as well. Edward Tustin is here. Welcome in, Eddie.
Hello, Eddie.
They sound so cool. I agree. So Chris thinks that they're lame, which is, hey, you can't please all the people all the time. But I
The
was just
painting
like,
party say. Yeah,
Okay.
I kind of agree with you on that a little bit, Chris. That's a little bit too I don't know, far for me.
I think,
But I like the aerial stuff. I think that's really cool.
I think the painting, it'll be different every single
Yeah,
show.
but that's a
I
bunch of
think
people
that's
rolling
awesome.
around in paint. I had kids that did that when they were little.
I think it's awesome.
That's why we did that crap outside.
But the costumes are changing, in the...
Yeah, when they
it
show
seems
in that
like
video,
they're putting a lot of time and effort into
They
it.
didn't show any costumes in that video. They were just in practice gear.
No, there was some where they're making it look like they're spraying, but you can see that the dresses were getting longer and they were colorful, and it's like
spray paint.
Hunger Games, right? I don't know if anybody watched that, but in the first one where it looks like her dress catches on fire and she does a spin and it goes away.
I can't
think
tell
that's
you how
awesome.
many times she's made me watch the Hunger Games.
I just thought that was awesome. I thought, okay, if they're putting their time and effort into upping their entertainment, I'm on board with that because I've been like him. I enjoy the shows,
the 80s
but
rock,
it is the same show, just a different variation every ship, every time. And it's why we haven't made the effort to go to the shows.
Mimi and Pop are in the house.
Bye
They're in
from
Las
Vegas.
Vegas.
Welcome in, guys.
Put $20 on black.
Gary's asking for thumbs up again. Thank you so much.
There you go, Gary. Thumbs up.
The aerial part looks good, but the painting is lame.
I agree. I think the painting's just a bunch of people rolling around in paint.
And so Mary Ellen says she's going to be
Now, is it
interested to see the
interactive?
changes.
Because I'll roll around in the paint. So if it's interactive, then it's different. Because I will roll around in the paint.
So we didn't even talk about this, but that was a lovely segue.
What?
They're also coming out with more interactive.
Didn't even know I did it. Look at that.
So they also have a visual symphony that starts in December. It has LED screens, lasers. It's all a high-tech visual masterpiece set to classic rock, which I will like, which you will
All
like
right,
as well.
we need to delete him. Hold on. Good, you keep talking. I got this.
Good. You do that. 'Cause I have no idea how to fix that. So that is coming out in December, and then in May, which we will be on the ship from April 30th to May 7th. So I don't know if we're going to get to see this one, but if you're on after that, they have a high energy Brazilian extravaganza with it's like a dancing and singing and music and
that's Carnival.
it's called
right?
Rio Carnival.
Yeah.
Yes. So I don't know if we'll see that one.
One of the reasons
but
I wanted to go to Rio de Janeiro was just for Carnival. But that was at a younger time in my life. I don't know if I could handle that now. Yeah. But the same thing with going to
Good night, Janice. I
New
hope you feel
Orleans.
better.
I think I might be a little past my prime to be able to hang out down there.
Yeah, it was on my bucket list, but I don't.
Mardi Gras.
Yeah.
I
I might have waited too long to do that one.
The same thing with the ball dropping up in New York. I think we past our prime.
I still want to do that one, but the thought of standing out in 12 hours on New Year's Eve and not having any flushable toilets and
Oh wow, we're getting some good ones tonight.
yeah. So they have new audience participation shows, which I think
I
are
don't
fun.
see them on here.
I don't want to be the one to participate, but I love to watch, just like karaoke. I love to go to karaoke. I don't want to sing karaoke in front of a bunch of people, but that's another thing that you can do.
You have.
I have, if I've been in a group and if I've had a couple drinks, I have. But it's not something I normally do. But Scarlet Lady just put it out there. I think it was either Ronnie and Alma or the Cruise World. I don't know if I feel like my YouTube feed is way behind.
Yeah.
But I told you, I watched a video where Mark and Steph and Ronnie and Alma were in a room, just themselves, and they were
That was on
singing
Virgin?
yeah,
on Virgin.
they were singing karaoke, and I was like, I told you, if I would have done that, that looked like a blast, and I would have made a fool of myself in front of my friends, just not in a room full of people. But anyway, they have new stuff. One is called What's Age Got to Do with It? And it's a question and answer show between family members. So I guess think sort of Love and Marriage, but not like an adult version, like a parent, child, or aunt,
like
nephew, that kind
show
of.
them a picture of a telephone and
I'm not sure.
with a dial thing.
But the most in sync family wins, which I think that's something I definitely would
like
enjoy.
that,
Yeah. And then there's one called Cash Bash, and it's where the Fun Squad will put out challenges and interactive activities where you have to.
I like the interactive stuff.
And at the end of that, there are prizes and stuff, but instead of like a ship on a stick, you get cash, which
a free bottle of champagne.
probably, and maybe a ship on a stick too. I'm not sure, but
I love the ship on a stick.
that does sound different and fun. And then they have Guess That Groove, where guests show off their knowledge of popular songs and dance moves. I'm not sure quite
Yeah,
what
I'm not
that's
doing
about,
that.
but that's something I would love to watch. Other people let loose and do the things that I'm not brave enough to do in a crowd. Eddie said, "How's everything going with the new
We
channel?"
just hit 1,000, Eddie.
So we just hit,
This
I think,
week.
1,100 actually. I think we
This
hit
week,
1,100
yeah.
today. So that's amazing.
We're rebuilding.
We are rebuilding. So Life is Good today said we had a great time, but what we were thinking singing with Mark.
Yeah, Mark's a good singer.
He is a good singer. And they did their Grease, the Summer Lovin'. I don't know if that's the name of the song, but like Ronnie and Alma did their little duet. I just had a great time watching that vlog. If I was there, I would have
Thank you,
joined
Holly and
in.
Brian.
I would've
seeing
joined in with you
who's
guys.
getting on these people.
Oh, thank you so much, Brian. Or Holly, but it's probably Brian. So, yeah, I wish some of the other... okay, we have another one.
No, they got
Oh, they
them
got
already.
it. Thank you. I wish it would show us that they were gone.
I can see them over here.
Okay.
Delete it, delete it, delete it.
Thank you so much. But anyway, that is definitely... I'm starting to get paranoid because I feel like we had this problem right before we lost our last channel. And everybody, like, we've
Yeah,
talked to so many people who think we were hacked.
Yeah, there was another channel that a large channel that
Had a very, very similar situation. Again, did not know that they were doing anything that was a copyright violation, and it was from years ago. It touched my heart so much because I know how hard he worked.
yeah, he
to build
was
his
on our
channel.
show. Jay from the Ship Life. He was on our show. He was
And
a
to
guest.
it was such a similar situation. It was stuff from years ago, 2 years ago. Had no idea there was anything wrong. Kept doing the same thing because no one told him. YouTube says no copyright infringement seen. You feel like you're safe. Thankfully, he was able to come to an agreement with the person
Hi,
that
Nancy.
did have the copyright. Welcome in, Nancy.
Yeah, but he had to pay. So, and that's what we thought was truly going to happen to us. Yeah.
I was actually surprised that wasn't, because that's what it felt like to us. So just to see him go through that, and luckily he
came
reached
to an arrangement to
and-
keep his channel because that is his income.
Yep.
So,
Yeah, and that was the other reason it broke my heart, because for us it was not really a source of income.
No.
We were monetized. We did not make enough on YouTube for it to make a difference when that part went away. But just for like someone like him, it would affect
it's
his
his
life
income.
financially, and it broke my heart. I hated hearing
I
it.
see
and
Nautical
watching
Nurse
it.
Nancy's in here. Don't forget tonight, 10 o'clock, she's going live. Cruise Chat Tuesday, right?
That's right. I think
Yep.
she's gonna. I saw hers. I think she's gonna talk about her upcoming trip. I know she'll
Okay.
be going on the celebration soon. Next month, I think.
Everybody's going on the celebration with
I
us.
know. Well, we are, just not anytime soon. Ronnie said they loved the groupie. That's what it was called. The
Groupie?
groupie on Scarlet Lady. And there were different rooms for different size groups. And I don't know.
They're
I
very
would love to
popular
see
in like
that
Hong
on.
Kong and Japan. The
I've never done anything like that where
Karaoke.
it's just you and your friends in the
Uh.
room. Because if I have a couple cocktails, I will belt it out.
we're getting bombarded by
Oh
these.
my goodness.
These names are crazy.
They are.
McDonald's.
Wow. You forgot to pay one of our drive-through establishments today. We need to sort this out.
Yes.
Okay. Well, we haven't been to... This is a serious issue.
Well, you know what? We almost did go to McDonald's
We almost
tonight.
did.
Yeah, that
but
would have been crazy.
I can't remember the last
Yes,
time we
Cruise
went to
Day
McDonald's.
Tuesday.
Cruise Day Tuesday. Oh, she's on the road. We'll drive careful.
Oh, she's probably coming home from work.
So
Almost home.
the other thing, and I think this has probably been announced a while ago, but I just found out this week, is that we will be sailing with Lee Mason as our cruise director, which I have never. So the Flying Scotsman is the other. They're kind of alternating when one goes on.
Oh, okay.
Their break, then the other one comes on. So we happen to be right in the middle of Lee Mason's, and I was wondering if anyone. Oh my goodness! Now they're starting.
I think it's the same person over and over and over again.
Hopefully they're not hacking us. Like I said, I'm a little bit paranoid about that. So
thought it
has
was
anyone sailed with
Serious
Lee
issues
Mason?
is pretty funny.
And I will say, this is something that we've talked a lot about the last month, and that is
Yeah.
cruise director, and how much
We had
it affects for
Cookie
us.
on the horizon, hands down, the best cruise director we've ever had.
And we've always thought, oh, we're lucky. We always get a good cruise director, and we feel like we always have. But like, just in he's just a place of his own or a step above. I don't know how to put it.
He also hung out with us.
He did. He was so approachable.
He was like, I don't know. He was very, like she said, very approachable. Because we love Jen Baxter, too.
Yes, we did. And she was very approachable.
But she didn't hang out with us as much as, like, Cookie was, like, with us. I mean, like...
And was that because
Cookie, we're going to get pizza. Come on.
Is that because we were a group of 60-something
Maybe,
people?
I don't know.
But we were just... I would sail again on a ship.
Lee Mason is the best, Mary Ellen says.
Okay, awesome. So you have had Lee before. I think Mark has sailed with Lee before, too.
Yeah, I think he has.
That's just... I don't know. I would definitely sail on an itinerary or
we had no
ship just because
idea
Cookie's
how
on it.
much a cruise director can influence a cruise until we've experienced more cruises, obviously, and have experienced a difference, the fun that a cruise director can bring just by getting the crowd going, and the way that they it's very similar. We're going to do the dance off contest, but they all have their own way of doing it, and some of them are better at it than others. And Cookie was amazing.
He was awesome. So Alice, Brian already took care of it. I see it over here. I just Googled who's going to be the cruise director on the celebration April 30th, and there was a thing that says cruise director schedule, and so I clicked on there and I went down to the celebration and I found my dates.
I had to laugh at that one.
So disgusting. So that's how I found out. Again, I've heard of Lee Mason, so I'm excited. If it was Cookie, I'd be ecstatic right now. But I've also heard of the Flying Scotsman, so I would have...
Moderators are working everything, but it's the same person over and over again. He's got more than one account.
Well, yeah, it's crazy. Lee is very much the same. You will love him. Okay, that sounds great. Life is Good Today agrees that Cookie was great. Lee Mason is amazing. This is Exploring with Eric, which I think is a new name, so welcome in. Can't wait to cruise with him again. Okay. Life is Good Today says Leon is another great one. Cookie doesn't want to go on that large of a ship.
We timed Gary out.
No, we are definitely not, unless you're on here saying naughty things, Gary.
Gary,
are you on
is
here
that
saying
you?
Naughty things? Very naughty things in some cases.
Some pretty funny things in some cases.
Mostly naughty. Okay, so See the World. Everyone that has been, okay. Lee Mason is so nice and personable and very talented. Okay. Miss D is here. She forgot it was Tuesday. Welcome in, Miss D.
That's what happens when you're retired, D. Monday is Tuesday, Wednesday is Friday. They all run together.
I dream for those days.
Yeah,
I really do.
me too.
Holly and Brian say that Lee Mason was the cruise director on the Mardi Gras.
Mardi Gras.
Just went on it, so that's awesome. All right, so I'm not being naughty. So it was not Gary being naughty. I
highlighted the whole.
Yes, I did. Okay, Gary, so you were not being naughty. So we did not time you out, but we've had this issue in the past.
Yeah, we have.
Aren't you you're a moderator.
Yeah,
you can't be timed out.
Unless you were saying something naughty, Gary.
Oh, my goodness, and he's back. Let's be real. We all know I show my cheeks. All right, thank you.
Another new name.
Yeah.
What's the other side?
No,
it's me again.
Yeah. No, you don't want to read that one. Good Lord. Anyway, okay, so I'm glad to see that a lot of people have sailed with Lee Mason and that we're not going to be disappointed. Apparently, too much of something.
That was from Mama D. I don't know what
that
there
you
is.
go.
Yeah.
That's why she forgot. Yeah. The Traveling Gilberts say, when are you not naughty, Gary? I mean, really. Isn't that the truth?
If you guys want to, the fun that we had on the BBD Rum Run with Midlife Crazy and 62 of our closest friends, and will be our friends for life. You got to watch some of these vlogs. The
just
craziness. We didn't get to experience the day before because we flew in late. But the
shenanigans.
craziness.
Billy J put out a vlog already of all the shenanigans at the hotel.
And that's what this cruise community is about.
Yeah.
Like, if you want to find like-minded people that just like to have fun, and like I've said 1,000 times before, we are teenagers with bank accounts. And when we were young, we had no money, we were kids, we couldn't do this, couldn't do that. Now we've passed that part of our lives, and now we can just go enjoy ourselves, and we're doing it. And we're doing it together. And it's what I love about this community. And it's just...
it's such a different sailing with...
But like she said,
people.
she missed all the shows. When it was just me and her, we had like, okay, we're going to eat at 6.
We went
and then
through
we're
the
going
hub app.
at 8:20.
We started the trivia that we wanted to
Yep.
go to, which shows we were going to
Yep.
go to, and it would remind us. None of that when you're traveling.
Now
with
it's lucky
60-something
you
people.
the golf cart. I forgot about the golf cart. Me and Papa were going to steal a golf cart at the hotel. I forgot all about that. But
So much
now
shenanigans.
it's like you leave your room, you go 40 feet, and you're going to run into 5 people that you know, and it was a blast.
Gary said, like-minded people, no one else showed their ass.
I saw your ass twice, Gary.
I enjoyed sitting in the golf cart at the hotel. I didn't spend time with a lot of people.
Well, Dave,
So
you'll have
here's
to
the
do
thing,
it again.
we feel the same way. So we did get to sit with everybody, but I feel like we spent 5 minutes with most people because it was just there wasn't enough time to hang out with
Yeah.
everybody, and that is the one thing I do regret.
And like the last 3 days of the cruise, I kind of
he
bailed.
was,
so,
he was out.
Oh, here's another one. John Doe.
Oh my!
Hey, at least he's watching. Hey, John Doe, can you give me a thumbs up on all these accounts?
So Dee says she enjoyed the people more on the recovery cruise. Were the BBD rum runners a little bit too wild and crazy?
Big Boy Productions. I,
that.
think that might be him again.
I'm assuming. That's why I didn't acknowledge.
Hmm.
Bill, that would be 2 times that I don't remember. Yeah. I don't know when you saw at all.
Grand Cayman.
Grand Cayman.
Was it Grand Cayman or Grand? Where we went to go find the BBD rum that wasn't there?
Oh, yeah. Oh, that's right.
Yeah.
Oh, I forgot about that. Yeah. Mhm.
Yes.
Yep.
Yes.
So, yeah, Gary, I think that would be twice.
Yes.
Once on video.
Yes.
And then once in real life. I'm a Carnival influencer with John Heald. LOL. Just ask Joshua.
Well, he's definitely from this community, whoever he is. He knows too much.
Gary
Tell us
said,
who
we
you are.
loved you, Dee. And she says, I loved you and Ava, too. I love all the love.
We had a
I
blast.
love all the love.
Yeah, we had a blast. And I wish I didn't get sick, so of course I would. I'm still feeling it. It's been like a month, and I'm still feeling it. So, but it's slowly going away, and thank the Lord. Wow, it's been 58 minutes, my love.
Yes, I know. I'm just trying to see if there's anything else. So we'll just, I told him, I don't know if I have an hour. And I always end up
we
with
always
more.
do.
But we covered all the important things that I wanted to say. Other than we are definitely going through all of our old files,
check out our
finding old
video.
footage. We are super trying to get stuff out. So make sure you're subscribed, please, and thank you to anyone who is. Make sure you
If
have
you're
that bell
interested in
because we're
going
going to
to
be putting out a
Paradise
ton
Beach,
of content.
In Cozumel, Lucy did a video, and this is, I think it was the first one you did all by yourself, right? The editing, everything. Second, first or second?
I don't know.
Yeah.
I did a bunch. All
Yeah.
the Scarlet Lady vlogs I did on my own with the new program.
we
I
got-
can't.
Her virgin eyes. But she's got a great video.
said he
I'm so
forgot
proud of her
about
for doing it. So, but she did everything herself.
I
Down
did
to the editing, the music,
The
everything.
vlogging itself, because you
Yep.
weren't on that
Yeah, I
cruise.
was
So I
not
feel
on
like
the
I was
cruise.
better at it because I knew you weren't there, so it was on me to get it all done. And sometimes when it's the two of us, I'll think he's got it, and so I don't
Yeah,
need to.
and then
And then
neither
he'll
one of
think
us
I
have
have
it,
it, and
yeah.
neither one of us have it. So that is one thing that was good about, like, if
But
I
she
don't get
did
it,
a
it's not going to
phenomenal
be.
job with her and her sister.
Well, thank you.
And check that one out. We did repost that. We had posted that on the original channel, but we reposted that, and I'm very proud of her for putting that one out. She did a wonderful job. The
Girls are hard at
Gaylors.
work tonight.
Yeah, they are.
Yes, they said they could hear in your voice you were not 100%. That is absolutely
Yeah,
true.
I'm still getting better.
So,
Mornings are rough.
as always, thank you guys so much for
Yep,
tuning in
thank
and
you
hanging out with
guys.
us on a Tuesday night. Thank you to our mods for taking care
Go
of those
Phillies.
trolls. Go Phillies.
Go Eagles.
Go Eagles.
Be Atlanta.
Thank you again for
Hit the thumbs
helping us
up.
get to 1,000 or getting us to 1,000. And
We'll be here next Tuesday.
We'll see you
8
next
o'clock.
Tuesday. Thanks,
Mama
guys.
D, take us out.
God bless America, my home, sweet home. God bless America, my home, sweet home.
At the beach it's always wetter and life in flip-flops is always better. Get away today. Take a vacation today. Don't let your life unravel. Take a break all loosey when you want to travel today. You got to get away. Friends and familiar faces making plans about going places. At the beach it's always better, and you'll get there with these 3 letters. Travel with them, just call MGM. Stop dreaming about better days. The MGM family travel will take you away. You got to get away.